Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Make sure my volume up. Yeah, my volume up. You know what? I'm starting to figure that I didn't yarn because I'm just crazy. Because why am I yarning? I slept all night. It's always happened. Um, Man, good morning, y'all. Welcome to my morning talk. If y'all really watching my morning talks, can y'all please like and share this video to y'all social media sites. I'm very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. Please help me reach my goal. By the end of the week, I'm trying to end it. I'm trying to reach this goal by Friday. But listen, y'all, this is what I've been sitting here thinking. I have been, okay, so I've always been the type of person that had everything. You know what I mean? And having everything is levels to it because your everything may not be somebody else's everything. You know what I mean? But I grew up in the projects. And my mother worked. And my stepfather worked and my grandmother worked. So we had everything that my mother wanted us to have. So to me, that was everything, right? Not only that, when I started working and having kids, I always had everything I wanted. I always bought things. I always worked. I worked doubles. Y'all know I'm a CNA. I've always took care of my kids and my household and paid my bills. I suffer from depression and anxiety, but I still, regardless of my personal struggles, I always paid my bills and I always took care of my kids by any means necessary. And I was in an abusive relationship. And about 2.5 years ago, I walked away. And the moment I walked away, I lost a lot. I lost my financial stability. I lost my my normal for myself, as in taking care of myself, taking care of my kids, and making sure things were straight because I was mentally down in a different way than I had ever been. I was at the point to where you either go back to the toxic relationship or you thrive. You survive what you've been through. And I was in between, and I didn't know what to do, and I wasn't working. It just was chaos, bottom line. But praise be to God, I have been restored. Things have been given back to me. Not the same things, but God has restored things in my life, and I've been blessed in so many ways without money. And God is showing me that I didn't rely on him financially. I relied on myself financially. And because of that, he shook some stuff up in my life. He allowed certain things to happen in my life so that I can see correctly. And now that I see correctly, he is blessing me in a way that's I have nothing to do with. And when you rely on God financially, it's a difference because you have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? So it's been wonderful watching the hand of God in my life financially for me and my kids. You know what I mean? And this is what I want. This I had to tell y'all all of that to say this. Sometimes people in your life be jealous of you. Let me sit up. Oh, can't see. I gotta lay back. I hate to use this word, but I'm gonna give you look good, baby.
No, the shoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Put it off.
So I hate to use the word jealous. I just hate it. I hate to use that. I hate to think that somebody could be jealous or whatever. But bottom line is, a lot of people in your life ain't happy for you. A lot of people in your life ain't rooting for you, and a lot of people not cheering for you. They not. And they're not, bottom line. And it could be some other underlying things like they do love you, but their spirit don't match your spirit, period. And the evilness in them is coming for you, and you don't even know it. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't happy for you. And when God start to bless you, you going to tell who really for you and who not. People was going to start, when God show up in your life, because you allow him to, not because he's doing it anyway, because God reigns on the just and the unjust. But when you humble down and allow God to do what God want to do in your life, miracles start to happen. I'm talking about it be some stuff going on that's out of your reach as a human being. People will be jealous, and they will wait to the perfect opportunity to remind you that you're nothing and you mean nothing and you are a sinner. They will bring up things about you in the most negative way to remind you that you're not worthy of any of it because of their jealousy. And I mean, they would go and they would talk about you in the worst way, about things that they know that's intimate to you and personal to your life. Personal. They would talk about your personal business to tear you down and drag you in the mud because of their jealousy for you. And it's so sad because it's happening to me. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Because these same people that's dragging me in the mud and the dirt and talking about my personal life that I only share with bare minimum people. I'm the same person that has a uniqueness about myself that can help them out of things that they're going through or shed light on things that they're going through. But they don't want the help from me because it's me. You know what I mean? And I finally realized I am not the person to help them. It's going to be somebody else to help them because God chooses who you help. And some people you just cannot help. And sometimes we keep people around so that they can see the hand of God in our life, so that they can get it and get the help. But it ain't doing nothing but making them envy you more and hate you more because of the things that's happening in your life. So for you and me and us, don't let nobody tear you down. Don't let nobody speak negative to you. Don't let nobody make you feel less than who you are. You know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, you need to figure out who you are. And that's the thing. When we don't know who we are, we allow people to disrespect us. We allow people to mistreat us. We allow history with people to handicap us from the reality of what's going on in our life. Some people just should not be in our life. Not because they're not good people, not because not because of all this other stuff we be thinking. It's seasons in our life. In certain times, it's just time to let them go so that you can go on in your life, because it's levels to life. And when you reach a certain level, you have to continue on and let people go. And we don't want to sometimes. And that's when the hatred start, the envy start, the bashing, the foolishness of people that you know are supposed to love you. Supposed to anyway. So, my advice to me and you is to respect yourself. Always respect yourself. Walk with integrity, always. And when you do that, you have to make people respect who you are and who you are becoming. You're not her anymore. You're not that anymore. You're not this anymore. This is who you are today. And you make people respect who you are right now, not who you've been. And when you do that, you will create peace in your atmosphere to where you're going. And sometimes we don't do that. We allow the same people that know our past to linger around and remind us of that negative part of who we used to be. And we striving and we doing better things to try to become better every single day of our life. But we got this thing that's reminding us. Sometimes you don't need to be reminded of that. God gives us new grace and mercy every day. So why do you got to be reminded every time someone feel like bringing you down because they feel bad about themselves? Why you got to be reminded that? Make people respect you where you at today. And I promise you, if you make people respect you where you at, they will start to work on themselves. Because if they respect you, they're not going to be able to hurt you no more. They're not going to be able to talk bad to you. They're going to have to get all that stuff that they feeling. They're going to have to feel it all by themselves. And it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. When you getting your life together and you becoming better, it makes a person look at themselves and what they not doing with their life. And that bothers some people, so they want to bring you down. But don't allow it, because you're not that person anymore. You are not her, or you are not him. You do not have to be stuck with them. Continue to go on. But what you ain't going to do, 2020 or no other year, is be disrespected and be mistreated. We're not doing that anymore. So first thing we got to do is respect ourselves. You have to respect who you are today. And you have to own who you are today. And you have to walk it and live it. Not talk it. You have to walk it. Is a difference. Talk is cheap. But when you walk in it and you walking in your purpose and you walking in your destiny, because you have learned, you have overcame, you done healed, you walk different. You talk different. You behave different. And that's what people need to see. Different. Because they cannot see that with your speeches and your talks. You have to walk in that so that they can see you're not that person anymore. And they cannot mistreat you. They cannot disrespect you. Period. You're going to make people respect you. So that's what we do in 2020. We're making people respect us because we respect and love ourselves. Respect and love go hand in hand. When you love yourself, when you learn to truly love yourself, it's a respect that comes along with that. And it looks good. It looks good. I can feel it. Because I did something yesterday. I did something yesterday that put me in a different position, and I am so happy about it. I felt like I was that chick. I felt like I was becoming that queen that I say that I am, because I will not go another day allow nobody to disrespect me. And because of that, I feel better today. So I had to make this video. So respect who you are today, and don't let nobody drag you in the past to who you used to be. And if you do that, I'm telling you, you're going to feel good like I feel today. And please do not forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and share. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.